Starting in our child's pose with our knees wide, big toes to touch. Hey, Paolo. Hey, Stephanie. Settling into our breath. Settling into our body. Let's take a long and deep breath in. Exhale, sigh out through the mouth. Breathe in. And breathe out. One more breath. Exhale, let it go. Sealing the lips, breathe in. And breathe out. Finding the rhythm with your breath. And just using the breath to focus the mind. And as we start to introduce movement, just continuously remember that the breath comes first, everything else follows. When we focus on the breath, we find that meditation within the movement. From here, let's slowly rise up into all fours, shoulders over wrists, hips over knees. Spreading fingers and just gently swaying from side to side here, starting to warm up the wrists. Anytime your hands are on the floor, the palms are flat, the fingers are spread. And then from here, start to rock forwards and back. And first, notice what happens if your fingers are completely passive. And really getting into the wrist joint. And then observe what happens when you start to press the fingertips even more firmly. Strengthening through the forearm, taking some of the pressure out of the wrist, and just strengthening our fingers. Right fingertips point back towards your right knee. You can keep the left hand where it is. Micro bend your right elbow and slowly send your hips back. Hey Rachel, hey Jeanlyn. And then right fingertips point forward. Left fingertips point back. Micro bend the left elbow and then gently try and send your hips backwards, stretching through the front, the forearm of the left. And then leaning forward, back of the hands down, fingertips point in, leaning to the right and leaning to the left. And then let's make our way into our first downward facing dog, hips up and back, heels down. And gently pedal out through the feet. Observing sensations. Noticing how the sensations in the body change as we move and as we flow. Phil, could you put the link in the WhatsApp group? Could you put the link in the WhatsApp group? Breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in. Breathing out. From here, inhale, ripple forward into plank. Knees down, elbows bend, lean forward, chaturanga. Straighten arms. Elbows bend. Inhale, straighten. elbows bend. Inhale, straighten. Then come onto we'll slide the left foot off the mat. So you're kickstanding on the left foot, straighten the right leg. Right arm reaches all the way up to the sky. So it's a variation of a side plank. Now lift your right foot as high as it will go and lower down. Inhale, lift, lower. Let's do 5 more. Breathe in, high as it'll go. Breathe out. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now lift the right leg, reach your right arm overhead. Breathe in. Right elbow, right knee. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, right elbow, right knee. Inhale. Keep squeezing the glutes. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last one, breathe in. Breathe out. Now keep the right knee hugging in. Right arm reaches all the way up. Look down at your left thumb. Place the right foot at the top. Slide the left foot again behind the left knee. We're in an easy twist. Breathing in. Breathing out. 2, keep reaching high. 1, keep trying to find the twist. Use your core muscles. And then right hand down. From here, come onto fingertips. Inhale, lift your chest. Pause. It's early in the day. And I don't know about you guys, but for me, I know it takes my body just a little bit of time to wake up. So just observe where you're at here. Try and support yourself with your fingertips. But let your chest, or your tummy rather, and your right thigh connect. Squeeze your glutes. Try and get into the left hip flexor. Lift the heart, almost like a bit of an up dog here with the chest. 2 more breaths. There's something I'm talking about quite a bit in class at the moment is the difference between micro movements and macro movements. Macro movements, big movements, going from shape to shape, moving limbs in all different variations and directions. The micro movements is all those like tiny activations that no one else really sees but you feel, that makes your pose more intentional, more purposeful, and helps you build so much more strength and body control. So from here, start to squeeze your inner thighs. Micro movement, pick up your back knee. Lift, and then lower. Squeeze, lift the back knee, squeeze your glutes, and lower. Lift, and lower. Let's do 2 more, lift, and lower. Last one, lift, and lower. Amazing. From here, inhale, we pick up the back leg. Drop the palms of your hands down, hips higher. Step it back into plank. Knees down. Elbows bend, chaturanga. Inhale, straighten. Elbows bend. Straighten. And bend. Let's do 2 more. Straighten. Bend. Straighten. And bend. And straighten the arms. Right foot comes off the mat, left leg straightens. Left arm reaches all the way up to the sky, variation of side plank. Breathing in here. Lift the left leg up and lower. Lift it and lower. Macro movement is lifting the left foot. The micro movements are the activation through the glutes, through the quad, what's going on in the right leg as you lift and lower the left. Breathe in, breathe out. 3 more. 2, 1. Left arm reaches overhead, left leg lifts, left elbow, left knee. Breathe in, breathe out. 2. With breath, 3. 4. Last one. And 5. Keep the left knee hugging in. Left arm reaches up. We open the chest here. Gaze to the right thumb. Left foot at the top. Swing the right leg back. Stay in the twist here. Keep trying to spiral the chest open to the left side of the room. Roll the right ribcage up to the sky. Squeezing inner thighs. One more breath. Good, left hand down. Pause here. Come on to fingertips. And just starting to get into your hips. Heart lifts. Tummy and left thigh connect. Find a sensation in the right hip flexor. 2 more breaths. Now we fire up this pose a bit more. So inner thigh activation, glutes even more active. And then we lift the back heel and lower. Squeeze your glutes a ton. You should feel this in your right hip flexor. Inhale, lift and lower. Right hamstring, right glutes are super engaged. Lift, lower. 3 more. 2. Inhale, lift and lower. Perfect. Now from here we lift the hips higher. We plant the palms down. We step it back. We take it through a normal chaturanga or knees down, yogi's choice. Upward facing dog, pause here. Press your feet down, squeeze your back body. Pull the shoulders back. Try and find the most active upward facing dog. Breathe in. Hips up and back, downward facing dog. Pausing here again, wiggling from side to side. Good, breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale to tiptoes. Tiptoe feet to hands. Place your feet down behind your wrist. Grab opposite elbows. Ragdoll. So we're in a ragdoll at the top of the mat, grabbing hold of opposite elbows. Inner forward fold. Breathing in. Breathing out. And slowly let your hands fall to the floor. Rolling up through the spine, stacking bone on bone. We're going to rise up all the way. Hands to prayer at heart center. Eyes closed for a moment. Setting an intention for your practice. And maybe it's the same intention that you want for your week. Slow down. Be present. Find that calmness. Breathing in. Breathing out. Inhale, sweep your hands high to the sky, gaze up to thumbs. Exhale, swan dive forward, forward fold, hands to the floor, chin to chest. Flat back, breathe in. Exhale, step back to plank. Planche, so lean forward. Elbows bend, chaturanga. Upward facing dog, keep it active through the back body, open the chest, nice Emma. Downward facing dog, exhale. Breathe in for 1. Breathe out. Try and hug your upper arm together. Rolling the bicep forward, rolling the tricep backwards. Separating the shoulder blades. Good. From here, inhale, gaze forward. Bend knee, step, hop, jump to the top. Nice, Alice. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold it down. Sweep hands high to the sky, gaze up. Hands to your heart, exhale. Let's do one more Surya A. Inhale, arms up, really building heat. Exhale, swan dive forward, hands to the floor, chin to chest. Flat back, breathe in. Exhale, step or jump back, chaturanga. Upward facing dog, inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. Option for turbo dog always. Breathe in. Breathe out. 2, 3. Good. Straighten the legs. Inhale, right leg sweeps high to the sky. Knee to nose. Exhale, come forward into plank. Pause. Hug your thigh into your tummy. Find as much lift as you can through the right leg while still keeping your hips low. One more breath. Inhale, send the right leg up. Exhale, right knee, right arm. Hold. Breathe in. Breathe out. Lift it right into the armpit. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, right leg sweeps up. Exhale, bend your knee, open your hip. From here, slide your left heel down to the floor, come onto your right fingertips. Then slowly, let's see you do this on your forearm, babe. Reach your right arm up to the sky, take it into variation of side plank for 3, 2, working on balance. 1, right hand down, right leg up. Exhale, bring your shin to the floor. We're going to take it into pigeon. Keep it super active though, but left knee can come down. Right shin, right knee, right foot drives down into the floor. Inhale, we lift the chest and lower. There's actually very little weight in your hands here. Inhale, push down into the shin to rise up. You can maybe even cactus your arms. Exhale, lower. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, lower. Then hands down. Inhale, step back to plank. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Good, left leg sweeps high to the sky. Exhale, knee to nose, hold. Hug thigh into chest for 3, 2, 1. Inhale, send the leg up. Exhale, left knee, left arm. Hug it here, 3. Lift it higher, 2, 1. Inhale, send it up. Bend the knee, open the hip. And then from here, let your right heel slide down to the ground, come onto left fingertips. And then slowly, reaching the left arm up, hold. Find your balance. Think of all the micro movements you need to do in order to find your balance. One more breath. Amazing. Left hand down, left leg up. Exhale, shin to the floor. You can drop your back knee as well. Come onto fingertips. Feel the sensation as you drive your left knee, left foot down into the ground. Inhale, lift. Lower. Rise up. Lower. Maybe to the cactus arms. Inhale, lift. Lower. Last one. And lower. Good. Hands down. Step it back to plank. Chaturanga. Exhale. Strong back body and up dog. Downward facing dog. Breathe in. Breathe out. Good. 2. 3. The rest of it is going to be way less on the wrists if you want to stick, but if you don't, oh babe, you okay? From here, inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, bend your knee, step, hop, jump to the top. Halfway lift. It's going to be wristless for the next bit, I promise, Alicia. Exhale, fold. Don't worry, it's going to come. Inhale, sweep hands high to the sky, gaze up. Hands to your heart. Exhale. Pause here for a second. Hold your breath. Not hold your breath, sorry. Close your eyes. Keep breathing. Definitely keep breathing. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, take it into chair pose. Pause. Transfer the weight out of your left foot into your right foot. Try and hold, squeeze your left heel to bum for 3, 2, 1. Left foot down. Right heel to bum for 3, 2, 1. Right foot down. Then rise up, pull left knee to chest. Hold around your left shin and squeeze the left knee in as tight as you can. Good. Activate your core. Now bring your right hand to waist. With your left fingertips, guide your left knee out to the side. Either stay here or press your left hand into your left leg. For 3. Starting firing up the glutes even more. 2, 1. Left foot lifts, so left shin parallel to the ground. Hold it here. Lift the leg up higher. 3, 2, 1. Now we bend our right knee and start to kick that left foot back. Come into warrior 3. Both hands are on your waist. Kick the left heel up for 3, 2, 1. Left foot down. Arms up, breathe in. Into your crescent lunge. Clasp your hands behind your back. Open the chest, deep end of the right knee. Pull the left hip bone forward for 3, 2, 1. Inhale, arms up. Open out warrior 2. Deep end of the right knee. Holding it here. So macro movement moving into our warrior 2. That's the big shape. How much can you activate your legs? Can you rip your mat apart with your heels? Now simultaneously squeeze your inner thighs. Zip up through your tummy. Pull your shoulders down your back. Good, one more breath. Inhale, straighten the right leg, reach forward, take it into triangle pose. Exhale. Breathe in. Try and lean back. So you're lining up. Elysius, send your shoulders back, send the back of your head back. Yeah. Now micro movements here. Lift your right kneecap. Drag up through the right thigh. Broaden through your collarbones more. From here, gaze down. Bend your right knee, right elbow to inner thigh, left arm reaches overhead. Breathing in. So opening the chest without opening the armpit. Keep reaching with fingertips. Palo, lean back a little bit towards me. And then from here, look down, reach your right arm forward, take it into your half moon as you exhale. So you can use your fingertips, you can use props. Good. Breathe in. Breathe out. Now lift your left leg as high as you would if you had more points of contact with the floor. So imagine your right knee was down, your right elbow was down. How high and how active would that left leg be? Do the same thing here. Amazing, nice, Stephanie. One more breath. Then slowly bring the left hand down. Standing splits as you exhale. So standing splits. If anybody wants to handstand, they can handstand. If you want to come into pyramid, that's also an option. But if you can, stay in your standing splits, binding, half bind, full bind. We're here for 3, 2. Try and lift the left leg higher. Not by opening the hip, but by activating the glutes. And then from here, inhale, halfway lift with the torso. Left foot down as you exhale. Half lift again, breathe in, gaze forward. So left foot to the top of the mat to meet the right foot. So we're in a forward fold, yeah. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Chair pose, breathe in. Good. Exhale, this time we're going to twist to the right. Left elbow hooks around the right leg. Gaze over the right shoulder. For 3, 2, good. 1, then come back through center. Twist the other way. Right elbow outside of left leg. Lengthen through the spine. Gaze over left shoulder. Perfect. For 3, 2, 1. Come back through center. Breathe in. We're going to do all of that on the other side. So let's rise up, draw right knee to chest. Squeeze and hug it in. Try and straighten the bottom leg. Activate through the inner thighs. Lift that right knee higher. Finding your balance. Then left hand can come to waist. Guide the right leg wide. Push right hand into right knee. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right hand to waist. Lift the right foot so the right shin is parallel. Feel that burn in the outer hip. Keep it up. And then slowly bend your left knee. Start to kick that right leg back really smoothly, finding your balance. Take it into warrior 3. Once you're in your warrior 3, hands to waist, kick the right heel up. For 3, 2, 1. Bend your left knee. Place the right foot down. And we're in our crescent lunge. Breathe in. Clasp your hands behind your back. Deep end of the left knee, right hip bone pulls forward. We lift the breastbone as we reach the fist back and down. So we find a super strong and stable back bend, supported. So we're in a crescent lunge, Paolo. Back foot is okay, unless you, I think you skipped ahead. One more breath. Yeah, no, this year you're fine. Inhale back into crescent lunge. Open out warrior 2. And again, find a stable pose here, lengthening your stance if you need. Deep bend. Often we actually don't trust our strength and it's subconscious. Bend deeper into your front knee. Try and get your thigh totally parallel to the floor. Perfect. Stephanie, lift your inner arch of your back foot. So push down into the outer. Yeah, there you go. One more breath. Amazing. Let's straighten the front leg. Take it into triangle pose. Active through the left thigh. Don't worry about how low you go. Think of lining everything up. Head, shoulders, hips. It's like you're dragging the left hip bone to be in line with your right heel. So pull it back. Super strong, Marcia. 2 more breaths. And then take it into an extended side angle. So gaze down, bend your left knee, reach your right arm over. Good, breathing in, breathing out. Two more breaths. Try and open the chest, not the armpit. If anything, you're trying to close the armpit, external rotation. That's it, Marcia. Then from here, take it into half moon. So look down, reach forward. Finding your balance. And again, imagine you've got more points of contact with the floor. So like the start of the class and we had our knee down, hand down. How high could you lift your leg? Can you try and do the same thing here? Find the same sensation, trusting your balance. And also trusting that you're not that far away from the floor. So worst thing happens, you bring your arms down. Test your balance a bit more, go higher. Amazing. From here, take it into standing splits. Breathing in. Breathing out. And do what you did on the other side. If anybody wants to handstand, straight arms. One more breath. Good work. From here, hands down. Inhale, halfway lift, look forward, smooth. And then right foot down at the top of the mat. Halfway lift, breathe in. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep hands high to the sky. Exhale, hands to your heart. Now we're going to step out into a straddle position, facing me if you can. Coming into a goddess pose. Heels in, toes out, bend knees. Press your hands into your inner thighs for your knees to go wide and just gently shake and sway rather your feet or your hips from side to side. And try and sit as deep and as low as you can here. And then once you feel ready, find stillness. Now, we introduce all the micro movements. Pull your knees wider. Squeeze behind your knees. Activate your inner thighs by trying to pull your knees together even though your hips are trying to pull your knees apart. And then try and pull your heels together. Draw your tummy in. Lift your heart a bit more. Stabilize here through the legs, keeping on all those activations that you just fired up, and bring your hands together. Breathing in, can you go a little bit lower? Squeezing behind your knees again for 3. Keep pulling your knees wide, 2. 1, amazing. From here, breathe in. Hands to the floor, straighten the legs, let's pigeon toe the feet. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Prasarita A, try and pull your heart in between your legs. Squeeze your shoulders together and separate your shoulder blades, lifting through the thighs. And find that nice juicy hamstring stretch, hips up. 2. Keep trying to pull your heels apart, firing up your glutes. 1. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, hands to waist. Inhale, rise all the way up. Clasp your hands behind your back. Inhale, open the chest. And exhale, let the arms go over. Keep your legs active. Keep pulling the heels apart for 3. 2. 1. Inhale, rise all the way up. Sweep your arms out to the side. Exhale, hands to waist. Now inhale, open the chest. Exhale, as you fold, grab hold of the big toes. Flat back, breathe in. Exhale, pull yourself a little bit deeper. For 3. 2. Separate your shoulder blades, 2. 1, amazing. Slowly release. Bring your hands down underneath your shoulders, halfway lift. Let's make our way to the back of the mat, bending your right knee, take it into a runner's lunge. Good. Drop your back knee down to the floor, front knee is bent. Let's frame what now is our front leg. Inhale, we lift the chest. And exhale, we pull the hips back. Inhale, we lift the chest. Come forward and exhale, we take it into the half splits. Now option to do this with no hands. Airplane your arms behind you from here. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, draw back. 2 more, inhale forward. Exhale, draw back. And then inhale forward. Sweep your arms up overhead. And exhale, cactus, hold here for 3, 2, 1. Bend your back knee, squeeze that back heel to bum, grab hold of the foot, get into the quad. 3, 2, 1. Amazing. Let the foot drop down, arms up. Exhale, frame the foot. Now we're going to straighten the front leg again. Slide the heel forward if you need to. Try and get into that right hamstring, breathe in, or front hamstring, and fold. Keep the thigh active. Keep pushing the front heel down to the floor. And then from here, come back up onto your fingertips. Point your front foot. Lift that leg up as high as it will go for 5. So lift the foot. 4, 3, 2, 1. Amazing. Slowly let the foot come down. Bend your knee. Let's go 180 degrees. And we make our way to the top of our mat. Good. Drop your back knee down. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, draw the hips back. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, draw back. And then airplane the arms from here. Find your balance. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, draw back. Inhale, forward. Exhale, draw back. Good, then inhale, we come forward, take your arms up, and Vinyasana. Cactus the arms, lift the breastbone, open the chest for 3, 2, 1. Squeeze that back heel to bum. Grab hold of the foot, pull it in. Get into that quad even more. 2, 1. Slowly release the foot down. Bring your hips back, arms up. And exhale, take it into your half split. So lengthen the spine, breathe in, framing the front leg. Refold. Keeping the thigh active again, the heel driving down. And firming through the outer hips. Then we try and ease into the pose. Finding that balance of effort, ease, activation without overly holding tension. One more breath. Press into the hands, point your front foot. We're going to lift for 5. On 3, 2, 1, lift. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Amazing. Bring the foot down. From here, we're going to lift our back knee and hop up to the top, bringing the feet hip distance apart. Feet are parallel. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Grab hold of the big toes. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, come into Padangusthasana. And just enjoying the stretch through the back of the legs. Breathing in. Breathing out. 2. Bend your elbows. Try and close the gap, tummy and thighs. 1 more. So now we need to be holding onto our left big toe here. And we're going to have a bit of a play. So you can bring your right fingertips to the floor. If you really want to play with balance, you can bring your right hand to waist. And what we're going to do is transfer the weight into the left foot here, right foot rather, lift the left foot off the ground. Then lift the left leg as high as it will go out to the side. Bending your knee is fine here, but press your left big toe into your left fingertips. Nice, Emma. Well done. Try and lift the chest for 3, 2, 1. Slowly bring the foot down. Good job. Let's switch. So grab hold of the right big toe. Transfer the weight. And then lift the leg up. Try and open the chest. Test your balance. Maybe you go 5 fingers, 4, 3, 2. Even if you just keep 1 on the ground. Nice, Stephanie. 3, 2, 1. And then slowly bring the foot down. Switch feet again. So grab hold of left big toe, right hand to waist. Transfer the weight out of the right foot. Lift the left leg up. And then inhale, rise up to standing. Utthita Hasta Padangusthasana. Good. Here, lift the chest, breathe in. Then fold into the leg as you breathe out. For 3, 2, 1. Inhale, rise up. Left leg to the side as you exhale. So this is where we're going to marry those 2 actions together. Left leg is out to the side. And then from here, you fold your body in half. Keep lifting the left leg up. Fold in half for 3, 2, 1, slowly rise up. And then come back through center. Grab hold of the foot with both hands. Lean into it again. Option to stay, option to pistol squat if you want to. Breathe. Send your knee forward, yeah. Bum up first. Good. And then from here, good. So we're going to rise back up. Bum up first. Try and lift up your foot with your hand. Try and grab it with both hands, Emma. See. And then from here, release. Hold it here for 3, 2, 1. Bend your knee into your chest and slowly bring the foot down to the ground. Inhale, sweep your hands high to the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Let's do Padahastasana first. So feet hip distance apart, lift up your toes, halfway lift. Slide your palms under. Exhale, forward fold. Breathing in. Breathing out. Bend your elbows, pull your chest towards your knees. From here, release. Inhale, come halfway up. Grab hold of right big toe as you bring your left hand to waist. Transfer the weight into the left foot and lift your right leg up. Once you rise up and you find your stability in the pose, take a breath in. Lean into it. For 3, 2, 1. Inhale, we open the chest. Right leg goes to the side. Breathing in. Breathing out. Open the hips using your glute strength. And then we fold the body in half, keeping that right leg as high as you'll go. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, come through center. Grab hold of the foot with both hands. Lean into it. So Emma, it's all about counterbalance. Bend your left knee, let the knee go over the toes. The bum has to go back, but the chest and the arms keep going forward. You're actually using your arms to lift the leg. So there's not as much of your body weight in the bottom leg. Once you get down, think bum up first, so lean forward. And then push down through your foot as much as you can, lifting the leg. Nice. And then good. Bum up, lean forward, squeeze in our thighs. Good, well done. Hold it here. So we release the foot, hold it here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knee to chest and bring the foot down. Well done, everyone. Inhale halfway, or inhale, sweep your hands high to the sky. Exhale, forward fold, hands to the floor. Flat back, breathe in. Let's take it into Yogi squat. So pausing in Yogi squat for a second. Knees wide. Inner thighs active, so you can squeeze your inner thighs into your arms, push your arms into your inner thighs. Keep opening them with knees. Good. If you want to take it into crow pose from here, have a play. Rest your knees on your upper arms, lean forward, even try and straighten your arms. We're going to come back into our Yogi squat. So if you're staying there, that's cool too. Amazing. Now we're going to play with the transfer of weight in our Yogi squat. I did this one with you guys on Friday. So reach your arms forward. Transfer the weight into the right foot. Line up your chest with your right thigh. Straighten your left leg. Lean forward, reach forward with your arms for 3, 2, 1. Bring the left foot down, come back to center, shake it all out, take a second. Good. Same thing, transfer the weight into the left leg, line up your chest with your left thigh. Keep reaching forward as you reach your right leg forward, squeeze inner thighs for 3, 2, 1. Right foot down. Good. Maybe try that one more time, even smoother. Breathe in. Maybe go straight into the other side. And maybe one more time. Making it as smooth as we can. Good. Well done, everyone. And then slowly we're back in our yogi squat. Let's bring our bum down to the ground. Take it into Marichyasana A. So left leg straightens, basically like a pistol squat shape. Just around the floor. Go inside the right leg. Right arm reaches back. Grab hold of whatever we can behind our back. Breathe in, lengthen. And let your chin come all the way down towards your left shin. We've done this shape quite a lot in class, so see if this feels a bit more accessible than sometimes it would. Maybe challenge yourself and push yourself a little bit further into the pose. One more breath. Good, and then slowly we rise up. Pick up your right foot, place it into the inner crease of the left elbow. Let's open our hip. Push your right knee away. Keep flexing the right foot. And then it's almost like a half happy baby. Right knee goes out to the side. Right foot goes towards the right ear. And then right leg is almost like the strap of a backpack. Try and get it over the shoulder. When you're doing this, grab your calf muscle and pull it in towards you. And then stack it on the shoulder. And then right hand down. Take it into compass pose. You'll either stay here if anybody wants to play with putting it behind their head. The key thing is, again, kind of pulling the calf muscle in, putting the foot behind the head. Pausing here. Good for 3, 2, 1. If you want to take it through the arm balance, so release the foot from behind the head, bring your hands down to the ground, lean forward, and I see we're just going to come through so it's straight to the other side. So if you want to maybe do a Paschimottanasana in between. For everyone else, lift up the left leg, lean forward, take it through the arm balance. Kundanyasana, step, float back, vinyasa through. Good, and then we're going to jump through and do all of that on the other side. So now downward dog, jump through, and let's bend our left knee, right leg is straight. Come inside of the left leg, lean forward, lengthen and fold. Keep pushing yourself a little bit deeper. Testing your edge a little bit more. One more breath. As you rise up, left sit bone comes down, left foot lifts, put it into the right elbow crease and just gently cradle the baby, rocking from side to side, doing whatever feels nice. Start to push the left knee away, but as you do that, make sure you're finding an external rotation through that left thigh muscle so you're not putting pressure on the knee. And then push the knee back out to the side, try and bring the left foot towards the left ear. And then backpack. Again, try and get the calf muscle in towards you. And then come into compass pose. And then if you're doing like behind the head, that's where the calf muscle is actually really important. So pull it in towards you, try and kind of scoop it over your shoulder. And then bring the foot behind the head. Holding it here for 3, 2, 1. And then slowly release. Hands down. If you do the arm balance, lean forward. Elephant trunk, we lift the right leg, we pull it back, we go through. We're going to come into Baddha Konasana. So if you come through your downward dog, jump through. And then we're all going to meet with the soles of the feet together. Good. Inhale, open the chest, lift. And exhale, start to go forward. Keep trying to press your knees towards the ground. Heart forward, chest lifts. Two more breaths. And slowly rise up. Same pose but different. Slide your feet forward by about a foot. And then come onto the front of the sit bones. Lean forward and fold. Let your head drop down into your legs. So from here we're going to play with Karmasana. Karmasana is tortoise pose. And if you don't want to do it, stay here. Just hang out passively, have a nice time, stretch out. So with Karmasana, where you would go from here is rise up, separate your feet. Keep your knees bent. Then we try and bring our right shoulder underneath our right leg, left shoulder underneath left leg, and maybe this is it today, just trying to get as close to the floor as you can. Otherwise, slide your hands back. And as you slide your hands back, slide your heels forward. And then by sliding your heels forward, it helps you go deeper into the pose. It's quite a deep forward, well, it's a very deep forward fold. Just make sure you don't put any pressure on your elbows. And yeah, just by sliding your heels forward. So Stephanie, have your toes point up to the ceiling rather than being on the outer edge of the feet. Come onto the heel. So kind of adjust your leg. So that, yeah, and then try and slide the heels forward if you want to come lower. Yeah, exactly that. And let your forehead come all the way down. 2 more breaths. Good. From here, we slowly come up by lifting the head, sliding the hands forward. There is an arm balance out of here if you wanted to find it, and that would be a Tadasana where you stack your legs over your arms, bring your hands down, lift your bum up, straighten your legs. We did this last week from another place, but if you don't want to do that, no stress. And let's come to lay down on our back. So if you want to try and do Tadasana, do your thing, vinyasa through. Everyone else, come to lay down on your back. Good. We're going to do some back bends. We can go wheel, we can go bridge, wheel. I'm going to go bridge, then wheel. If you're doing your Tadasana, join us when you're ready. No pressure, no stress. Going into your bridge pose, lift up your hips, push your knees forward, activate your thighs, activate your hamstrings, press your elbows down, chest up. And just a gentle counter from all those forward folds we've done. Alice, bum up. And if you want to come down and go back up, you can do that. If you want to do wheel, go for that straight from here. So you choose what's next. If you want to make it more dynamic when you're there, you can kind of go up and down, do glute bridges from the floor, transitioning up and down. You can also maybe straighten one leg, then straighten the other leg. Good, and then when you're ready, take it down. Knock your knees from side to side, then pull your knees into the chest. Right knee pulls in. Draw the right knee across the body, over to the left, right arm reaches out to the side. And then come back in through center. Let's do the same thing the other side. So left knee pulls in and we twist and stretch out. And when you're done and you feel balanced on both sides, you can take it back in through center. Do anything final that you want or you need, and then take it into your shavasana. Spreading out arms and legs. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, release. Deep breath in. Exhale. One more breathe in. Breathe out. Letting your body relax, letting your mind go, letting yourself find stillness and softness. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Have the most amazing run up to Christmas. Make sure you keep doing your yoga. Big love, and I'll see you soon.